All right. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the platform. Yeah. Let's get it. We taking advantage of these spooky activities for October. I know y'all was grilling my shit yesterday. So today we gonna make sure y'all motherfucking draws is fucking moist. Yeah, we gonna make sure that shit is fucked up. So today we are watching spooky shit caught on tape. You know, when we do these things, we always get the heebie fucking jeebies by the end of it. But thankfully, Bella isn't here to give us more fucking heebie jeebies. Shout out to Bad Bella. She said she ran into one of these fucking things. So, yeah, that's terrifying.
Yikes.
But let's get into our introductions in no particular order, starting with Short. Oh, what up, man?
Not much, just bullshitting. What's up with you guys?
See it? Trying not to be clinched.
Yikes.
Next up, we got
Yikes.
Dave D, aka Wesley Pipes, BKA Dave the Strumbler. What's up, man?
What up?
And what's up, everybody? I'm Dan the Man. I'm the host here at the platform. Yeah. So today, we're looking at spooky ass shit. Freak you the fuck out, make you not be able to go to sleep tonight, knowing y'all gotta work. But yeah, without further ado, I got a ton of these videos queued up and shit, so we can bounce around them. I tried to find some good alien stuff, but it's like, they kind of been lulling on it a little bit.
Yeah, the blackout is real. Dr. Greer, Stephen Greer released some shit. Now they on the blackout.
Yeah, the blackout. It's like I tried to find stuff that was a little more recent. There was a couple of things, and then like Sora AI came into play, and I couldn't tell which is which. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go back to the good old scary ass shit. So that's what the fuck.
The stupid shit. The dumb shit.
The scary dumb shit. So yeah, let's do this. Make sure you guys are watching it in the Discord so you can react in real time. And let's spark it up with the first fucking video. This was a scary videos that will creep you out. This was already fucking creepy. You know what I'm saying? So let's
already creeping me out right fucking that.
On the YouTube channel NI Explorer 84, a guy named Brian explores abandoned places in Northern Ireland. Now, it should be mentioned that Brian is not a ghost hunter or a paranormal investigator. In fact, he says he doesn't believe in ghosts at all.
I want to start by saying I am very, very, very skeptical.
So he don't believe.
I don't believe in any of this stuff. I'm open to the possibility slightly, but even from the age of 9, 10, I slept in a graveyard for like 5 hours in the middle of the night because I wasn't afraid of it.
What
doesn't bother me, don't believe in it.
But Brian recently had an experience that might make him reevaluate his feelings about the supernatural. You see, a few weeks ago he explored an old abandoned theater in Omagh, Northern Ireland. As he walked into one of the screening rooms, he captured something that he just can't explain.
I'm gonna go in here, right? So the thing I'll say, get in here. Right, in here, it smells of smoke. Which means people are smoking in here. And then what'll happen, the place will burn down. Jesus Christ, like honestly.
And this time, did you hear it?
Get in here.
Oh shit.
As Brian walks into a screening room, two unexplained voices can be heard whispering in the darkness. They seem to be talking about Brian as they both say, "It's people." Brian says that he had no idea what he had recorded until he uploaded his video and read the viewer comments.
So, 5 o'clock in the morning, woke up, got a notification from someone on YouTube who commented in video saying that, don't mean to freak you out, but at 8 minutes 40 in your video from the cinema that you did the weekend there's someone whispering in your ear. So then the guy on YouTube messaged you and he goes, by the way, it actually says it's people.
Brian also says that there was absolutely no one else inside the theater.
But the thing is, if you knew the cinema and where I was at, it's a closed hall with 3 rooms, 3 cinema rooms. I was in all 3 rooms. I walked around all 3 rooms twice. I come down back past that hall on the way out. So that's 3 times I was around that place. There was no one there. There was no one there. And it's not as if I was hearing someone's voice through the wall. It was a whisper, and it was right beside where I was at. I can't explain it. I just can't. And I don't think I've missed anything, and I cannot explain this, and it is freaky as shit. Honestly, I've never caught anything like this ever in video.
But what do you think? Did Brian record the voices of spirits that haunt the old Oma Theatre in Northern Ireland? You decide.
Could be.
Imaginary fiend. A guy named Ahmad was visiting his family
What up,
home when his
Brian?
7-year-old sister
What up,
wanted
Brian?
to show him a cute little picture she'd drawn.
Yeah, most of
This
these
was
videos
freaky
are
shit,
shit.
dude. I
It was a
seen part of
picture.
this.
In fact,
Crystal, check
it
this
was
out
kind of
earlier.
horrifying.
Wait, what are you gonna show me?
My picture
I
drew.
Your picture you drew.
That's Daddy, that's Mummy, and that's me.
And what's that?
That's Steve.
Steve.
Dude, look how good, first of all, David,
That's Daddy.
because I know you're an
that's
artist,
Mummy,
dude.
And
So I
that's
want you
me.
to take a
And what's-
peek. Look how intricate her drawing is about Steve. You see this, David?
Yeah, and what you could tell too about it is like when kids draw
Yeah.
like their heads, they always make the eyes match what the shape of the head looks like.
Yeah.
And a lot of times too, when kids draw teeth, especially if they see a lot, they always make those teeth black. That's just prominent because like one thing we learned in art class, when kids draw stuff, man, a lot of this stuff is like real. Like they saw something of this.
And I was thinking, too,
Um,
me and Chris were talking about this earlier, and I was like, okay, this could be like some adult did it, but look, kids always draw hands really bad, right? Like they always.
They always do it like look how he draws. See, kids always draw eyes almost like the shit because perspective
Mm-hmm.
for children is different.
They looking up, right? So they're
You're looking up.
Yeah.
Yep, they're looking up. So they're only going to see whatever the protrusions that are out there. So whatever this thing is, it's fucked up.
Dude,
You know what I'm
look
saying?
at this
It should
thing,
not
dude.
be
Now
seen.
check out the rest of this story, dude, because it gets creepier.
What's
That's Steve.
that? Steve.
Yeah.
So the story with this is he go visits his sister because he has a little sister, because he grown and moved out, but he goes and visit his parents' house and he checks out his little sister's drawings all the time when he goes over there, and the shit just kept getting creepier and creepier, and it started fucking him up. So check this out.
Who's Steve?
My friend.
Your imaginary friend.
My best friend.
Your best friend Steve. You've got a best
See
friend.
how
that
she
looks
corrected him and didn't say imaginary? She said best.
Yep.
like this.
It's my best friend Steve.
Okay. I'm leaving the house.
The little girl's drawing of her nightmarish friend Steve went viral, even inspiring some viewers to create renderings of what Steve might look like in real.
Dude, if Steve, look how this looks fucking crazy, dude.
You see what I'm saying? Kids only see, they go by perspective. So could have been she was looking up at him, possibly.
Dude.
life. Viewers
Check
of
this
Ahmad's
out.
video encouraged him to ask the little girl a few more questions about her imaginary friend Steve, and things went from bad to worse.
Mama said you got 2 imaginary friends.
No, I've got 2 best friends.
You've got 2 best friends.
Yeah, 2. Do you want me to show you the picture?
Who's that?
That's Steve.
Yeah.
That's Margaret.
And who's that?
Okay, David, check this out. Because I like I said, I always like to get your input on some of these.
And go back now. You see this?
Like the intricacies, right? Like, first of all, for a kid to keep the same design, right? Like the same
Right.
level of it means that either the kid is seeing this all the time because she can get it. Like she understands like the makeup of this thing, right?
It's just repeated. Yep, it's repeated. And look at the same style. Like, so whatever she's looking up at it. And that's why she sees all those bumps on his head and stuff.
That's Steve.
Or her.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't know what the hell it is.
Now look at this, David. Now look, this is one thing that kind of caught me tripping. Because kids are not a sucker for detail, right? But look at
Right.
this. She made sure that one of the eyes had a ton of eyeballs in there. Like, what kind of kid has this type
Yeah.
of imagination, especially for her age? And look how symmetrical the teeth are, right? What you think?
Yeah. You know, there's something she's seeing. Now, there are people who have schizophrenia, you know, so
Okay,
that
so
also,
that also okay.
you got to take a look because maybe the girl is experiencing some schizophrenia, but there is that's pretty disturbing. You know what I'm saying? If she drew that, that's pretty fucking disturbing
No, the one
because kids don't. When kids listen, the thing about kids and monsters, you know, it's not like she's afraid. You see what I'm saying?
exactly.
For her to say they're friends means something else, right? So I don't know. That's fucking creepy as fuck. You
Dude,
know what
look
I'm
at
saying?
this. Also, she made sure that all the letters, this is what Crystal pointed out, all the letters in the name were capitalized. Look at this, dude.
Which could denote that that creature's loud. You know what I'm saying? That that creature's a loud type of
Okay.
creature,
Okay, I see what you're
or
saying.
or it could be, you know, it could be that maybe her parents wrote that, you know, so that way,
Right.
uh,
Maybe
you
she
know,
asked
they
her
say,
how do you spell it, and the parents wrote
yeah,
it. Right.
what's the name? And then yeah, but she wrote this who is who, Margaret, and the other thing. Yep, could
Margaret.
be.
And who's that?
That's you.
Now look at him. Now she drew him. Now he's like, I don't even understand how you get here as a kid, right? But she understood the notion of like racked. Could you see how the eyes have the crosses in it? Where it's like
Oh,
look at
what?
this. And it's like, so Margaret has him. Because look, like when they scroll down to show.
Got two best friends.
Yeah, two. Do you want me to show you another picture?
Who's that?
That's
Yeah, that's
Steve.
tough.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, that's
Margaret.
tough.
And who's
You see that tentacle? And it looks like the tentacle or tongue or whatever this is. And he's like covered. This is supposed to be her brother. She drew her brother. Now check
But
out
she
what
drew him
she's.
in.
Dude, check out what she says.
that?
That's you.
That's me.
Yeah.
No, but you spelt my name wrong.
Yeah, but that's you.
That's me.
Yeah, with your mustache and your eyebrows.
My eyebrows.
Yeah.
My eyebrows look like that.
Yeah, your bushy eyebrows.
Wait, so why have you drawn this for?
But Steve doesn't like you.
Steve doesn't like me.
Yeah, but Margaret likes you.
Margaret likes me.
Look, she's holding your hand.
She's holding my hand. She's eating me. Are you sure Margaret likes me?
Yeah, she's holding your hand.
Do I need to be worried?
No,
No.
no.
Actually, this is not a joke. I have left the house. If you want an Steve part 4, I'll be honest, I'm not giving that update. Because now I'm unliked by Steve, whoever this person is.
It turns out that Ahmad's little sister has another imaginary friend named Margaret. But even creepier, he learns that for some reason, her old friend Steve just doesn't like him.
Wait, so why have you drawn this for?
But Steve doesn't like you.
Steve doesn't like me.
Yeah.
Ahmad is now a little freaked out. He says that after this last visit with his little sister, the drawings are just getting a bit too creepy for him. He says that he won't be checking in with another update on Steve.
It's amazing how she kept the detail of Steve, right? Like, because, like I said, I just know that kids, even when we were younger, there was always some differences, especially like if they're the way they turned or like if we're drawing superheroes and stuff like that. Sometimes they would somehow end up in like a different type of art style, right? But
Right.
this is crazy,
Margaret,
man.
for that matter. The hanging hands. A woman is running a daycare out of her quiet suburban home. It's an average day.
Brian's
Kids are
scared
laughing
to the
and playing
bitch.
nearby. Everything seems normal. But then things start to get a little spooky.
Oh, shit.
A little boy comes running out of one of the nearby rooms, screaming in fear. The daycare provider hurries over and asks him what's wrong, but he's too terrified to speak. He just points at the open door. Cautiously, the woman goes to check it out for herself.
Come back. Oh shit!
Oh fuck!
Did you do that? Were you in there? Were you in there?
No.
He knocked us over. Who knocked us over?
Maybe it was just air.
While the woman is in the room investigating, a heavy child's playhouse suddenly tips over on its side. The crash startles her and leaves the children a bit confused. But here's where things get very, very creepy. Because, did you see it? Viewers of the video point out that there are two creepy little hands reaching down from above the door. The hands look to be about the size of a child's, and they pull back and disappear just as the little boy comes from the room.
Oh,
Now,
hell
the daycare
no.
provider's
fuck
daughter
no.
who posted the video says that she didn't even notice these little hands until someone pointed them out in the video comments.
This is
Nope.
the room. The crazy thing about this is that there was like markings at the top of the entranceway of like the doorway, and I guess in the video,
What's up, Frozen?
you can see hands gripping onto the doorway. I don't really know what
This
to
is
make
funny.
of
It's
that.
always
The young
kids, no
woman says that
teens.
she is also confused as to how the child's playhouse could just turn over.
Firstly, we have the house, and obviously you guys saw that it fell, but the other thing I wanted to point out was that it's pretty hefty, so it really doesn't make any sense that it would just fall on its own like that.
But the story gets even creepier as the daycare provider's daughter explains just why the little boy ran out of the room in the first place.
The main thing, and the reason that the little boy was screaming, is actually in here. We have this covered up for a reason. Apparently, the little boy told my mom that he saw a face in these mirrors.
A few days later, and the daughter notices something weird on the CCTV. As she is watching, the child security gate just seems to unlatch and open on its own. She heads into the room to investigate, but she's not ready for what she finds.
Holy That's f***ing creepy. Do it again. Like, yeah, okay. Do it again. I'll wait. Do it again. Open the gate.
Oh shit. Nope. See, this is when you gotta get the fuck up out of here. Exactly.
As she is recording
Exactly.
the child gate and trying to encourage any nearby spirit to open it again, something suddenly moves under the sheet covering the vanity.
Nope.
It almost looks like a finger poking underneath. The movement
way
is
that it
slight,
moved
but the young
too.
woman notices it immediately and just makes a run for it.
Exactly.
The woman and her mother now believe that the little child's vanity was the cause of all the paranormal activity. They say that they have now sold the little wooden vanity to someone on Facebook Marketplace.
Damn.
Someone who actually wanted to
Yikes.
buy the vanity just because it might be haunted. But was
Okay.
this actual paranormal activity? And if not, then just what are these bizarre little hands that seem to reach down from the ceiling? You
Nope.
decide.
don't like none of that shit.
If you see something that you think would be perfect for the top 5, email me at
Hell
nukestop5@gmail.com. You can also tag me on
It's
TikTok at
creepy as
nukestop5
fuck.
official.
You know what got me
And
creeped
be
out?
sure to
That
tag
drawing,
me only at nukestop5 official.
The
Because
drawing.
there are a lot
yeah.
of fake
Steve?
accounts on there.
And them little
Invisible
hands,
guest.
man. Them
Tristan
little
says that
fucking
his house
hands
in
is
France
creepy.
is haunted by a
Fuck,
very
bro.
active poltergeist. He often hears footsteps and sees things moving on their own.
His kids aren't that tall, DLC, and they be reaching up there.
Oh, shit. Nope. Oh, shit.
Shit.
Since Steve is a stalker.
After having a psychic medium come over to cleanse his house, the paranormal activity only gets worse.
So I hope he asks for his money back. Somebody cleansed the crib, that shit didn't do nothing.
Oh, hell no.
Wow.
Late one
Why
night,
is he
Tristan
still
hears
there?
strange aggressive banging coming from his hallway. He grabs his phone and starts
fucking
filming
God.
as he goes to check it out.
Motherfucker's always going to check it out.
It's like, this is why white people be getting wrecked, dude. For real, man. You know this ain't no black person.
Oh, shit. Nope. What the fuck?
The bathroom door
Yeah.
handle is rotating wildly as his cat stares on in fear. Tristan
Yeah,
approaches the
usually
door
animals
cautiously when suddenly
tell
it
you.
swings
Yeah,
open,
animals know what's
and
up.
there's no
Yeah,
one
animals definitely
inside.
know what's up.
Cut to a few nights later, and Tristan says that some shoes in the kitchen hallway had moved on their own. So he sets up a camera to film down the hallway while he and his girlfriend watch TV in the other room. His camera catches something that is pure nightmare fuel.
Oh, shit.
A box flies out of a storage shelf and slams into the wall. Tristan goes to investigate, but he doesn't find anything. However, did you see it? When Tristan checks his footage later and zooms in on the doorway, there's a strange transparent apparition just standing there. The figure is small, about the size of a child, and it quickly glides off into the hallway. Immediately after, the box violently flies off the storage shelf. These days, Tristan says nothing seems to be working to get rid of the poltergeist that haunts his home,
Brian.
and that now he's just planning to move out.
I was watching one of these videos and the dog was freaking out.
12. At a quiet nursing home, staff
kept
member
pointing at
Camilla
the door
Torres
and
says
shit.
that there's
I'm like,
one
nope.
room that no one dares to stay in anymore.
Because dogs know, man. Like animals, them motherfuckers
Camilla
know,
says
man.
that
And
room 112
babies
is
too.
notoriously known as, quote, the death room. You see, every resident who stays in that room experiences sudden medical issues that often send them to the hospital, and sometimes they don't survive. The nurses and staff at the home say that they get chills just walking past the room door. Now, eventually, things got so bad that room 112 was just left empty, but it seems that something is still inside. One night, the nurses are creeped out as the call alarm in room 112 suddenly goes off, as if a resident inside is pressing the emergency button for help.
Oh,
but again,
shit.
There's not supposed to be anyone in room 112.
Get the light, get the light. You saying chicken? Yes. Did you just get that on camera? No. Stop. No, I'm not playing with you anymore. I don't like this. No, I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this.
And my supervisor. So when you go, hold on. Now this video is real, right?
Yeah.
Why not send the supervisor to their motherfucking?
You best believe it. You in management, bitch.
Exactly.
You in
Manage these
management, bitch.
ghosts. You know what I'm saying? Manage these spooky motherfuckers.
You either manage these ghosts or get a new employee, because I'm out of this bitch. Yeah,
And this is a hospital camera. This is not like, you know,
no bullshit. Yeah.
Manager like, fuck me. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
Look, manager like, oh shit, I'm hesitating.
Okay, you're gonna stop this right now.
Camilla watches the CCTV as the heavy door to room 112 slowly closes by itself. She and her coworker go to investigate, but as expected, there's no one there. Cut to a week later. Residents of the nursing home are enjoying a visit with a therapy dog. Suddenly, things take a very creepy turn.
See, the dog probably knew. Look. Nope.
Oh, hell no.
Nope.
Nope.
Nope. Get the fuck
out of here. Fuck no.
Brian called. He said it in chat. See, the dog's
normally calm
whining and
therapy
shit.
dog suddenly becomes very agitated. It just walks away from the group and heads down the hall straight to room 112. The dog stands at the doorway looking inside and whimpering as if it is staring at something disturbing in the darkness, something that no one else can see. As word about haunted room 112 begins to spread, the nursing home residents start to get a little freaked out. One woman decides to perform a religious cleansing ritual on the room, and she asks Camilla to record her so that she can share it with her Catholic friends group on Facebook. The video captures something that is downright chilling.
Dude, I'm fucking creeped out, David.
Me too. Fuck this, dude. We about to end it. Fuck
Short
this.
probably said, fuck this, dude. Short like, fuck this stupid ass shit.
Heavenly Father, I ask for your divine presence to fill this space. May your light shine brightly through every room, cleansing this home of any negativity, fear, or unrest. Let peace dwell in every corner, and love be the foundation of every wall. Bless this home with your protection, surrounding it with your angels, and shielding it from harm and evil. May every door be a passage to your grace, and every window open.
Oh, shit!
Did you see it? As the resident recites a prayer at the door of room 112, the rosary beads in her hand are suddenly yanked by some invisible force. The woman doesn't notice and continues her prayer, but when they watch the footage back, they notice the strange, unexplained jerk on the beads, almost as if something was trying to snatch them right out of her hands. Camilla says that to this day, haunted room 112 still remains empty. Dark reflections. The recent film, The Conjuring Last Ride.
Dude, check this out, bro. There's no, first of all, if I'm a resident, pack me up. You know what I'm saying? Get me, I'm calling whoever my fucking caretaker is, get me the fuck up out of here. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if I'm not in that room. I don't want to be in the same place where
Like,
that
ain't no
exists.
party like a Diddy party. So
Yeah.
What's
I'm
up,
just
Game of
happy to
Despair?
be there.
Yeah, David, I'm not staying here, bro. I'm not.
Man, that's so fucking creepy, man.
Shit. Thank you for pulling up, Game of Despair. If you're just now pulling up, we're doing creepy shit caught on tape. So make sure you get your motherfucking change of pants. Because we did already creep the fuck out. So here we go.
Is based on Ed and Lorraine Warren's investigation of the infamous Smurl haunting in West Pittston, Pennsylvania. Jack and Janet Smurl claimed a demonic presence tormented their family for over a decade, filling their home with strange noises, chilling screams, moving objects, and even physical attacks.
That shit,
Since
that
the movie's
hospital
release, many
shit was
people
the
have
real
gone back to
shit.
revisit real footage that was shot inside the Smurl house.
I want all of you now to think of the most violent thought you can imagine.
Oh!
Get me out of there, too.
One particular clip has unsettled many viewers. In it, Lorraine Warren gives a tour of the Smurl home, pausing at a closet where the family often heard unexplained loud and insistent knocking.
This is the closet area, and especially in the back of this closet, where they will hear much of the rapping that takes place in this bedroom.
And here's where things get really creepy. Look closely as Lorraine Warren reaches for the closet door. Her reflection in a nearby mirror looks just wrong.
What
her face appears dark and distorted, and her eyes have gone black.
And this is
Given
old
Lorraine
footage.
Warren's reputation as a psychic
this
empath,
can't-
some believe that she may have been channeling the dark entity that haunted the home.
Dude, hell
what
no.
do you think? Whispers?
Hold on, let me look at
that.
What the fuck? Dude, hell no.
What the fuck?
Whispers
Hell
in the
fucking
dark.
no.
Proud mother Jacqueline says that some strange things have been happening since she and her two daughters moved into their new home. At first, her oldest daughter told her that someone was whispering to her at night as she tried to fall asleep. The little girl said that she couldn't understand what the person was saying or even whether the voice was male or female. On another evening, her daughter said that she heard someone calling her name from downstairs. Now, at first, Mom Jacqueline just dismisses these claims as a child's imagination. But then one day, she catches something on her living room camera that is truly disturbing.
Oh.
See, she like something happened to her hand.
Ew.
Jacqueline's daughter is playing at their table when suddenly a toy comes bouncing across the floor towards her, almost as if thrown by something. The girl goes to check it out, and then a plastic bag falls to the ground. Now, either of those could be written off as a simple coincidence. But then things get kinda weird. The little girl suddenly cries out and clutches her arm before running upstairs in tears. Later, she tells her mom that something grabbed her. And when Jacqueline looks, there's a fresh red scratch on her daughter's arm.
Shit.
Jacqueline says that both of her children now sleep in bed with her. So, is there something sinister haunting Jacqueline's new home? Tell me what you think down in the comments. Haunted housekeeping.
Yeah, I'm out of
A woman
here.
named Sarah says that she works as part of the cleaning staff at a nursing home.
I don't
Now,
know
to
why
avoid
people
any
stay.
confusion, while Sarah usually speaks Spanish in her videos, this nursing home is actually located in Arizona in the U.S.
Trabajo en una área donde prácticamente vienen a morir los viejitos que están solos, que no tienen familia, y es que se escuchan demasiados ruidos, y es que está terriblemente oscuro, o sea, está solo, apagan las luces, se abre el elevador, es una cosa espantosa.
Sarah says that since she has been working at the nursing home, she has heard and experienced many strange things.
Hello. ¿Qué fue eso? Se está escuchando el piano. Y no hay nadie en el piano. No manches. No hay nadie y lo estoy escuchando.
What?
One day, while Sarah is
We're not
working
afraid of
alone
no
in the
ghosts.
nursing home,
Where's my
things
proton
take
pack?
a terrifying turn.
If I had a proton pack,
Strange,
yeah, I might go
unexplained
in there. 'Cause
screams
that's different.
echoing through the halls.
¿De dónde viene
If I had
ese?
a PKE meter and a proton pack,
Se escucha como que
probably, because then I can fight some shit.
como si hablaran.
Right.
And even then, it's still a ghost. Like, it's not like it's gonna run in front of you, do some dumb AI shit. It's not Call of Duty box. It could be standing behind you and shit.
But that's why you need 4 Ghostbusters so you can surround the area.
Exactly.
Ay, ¿qué pasa? Ay, no. ¿Qué es eso?
Oh, hell no.
I'll be right back.
Yep. Oh, hell no.
No puede ser, ¿escucharon? Ahora sí sentí que alguien me tocó de verdad.
As Sarah searches the hallways, she doesn't
Hell
hear it,
no.
but there's a strange voice that sounds like an older woman whispering, "I see you."
Oh, hell
Then, out
no.
of nowhere, a cart rolls across one of the activity rooms completely on its own. Sarah says
I mean,
that just
I'm
then
just
she
straight
felt
gone.
someone touch her back.
Ahora sí sentí que alguien me tocó de verdad.
I mean, I'm gone.
Sarah has had
There
enough.
ain't no
She just
waiting
gets
in
out
the
of there.
basement.
So, what do you think? Did Sarah capture evidence of a haunting in the critical care wing of the nursing home? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. Scary videos.
Hell
Once
no.
again, these are videos that are kind of scary, but maybe a little silly, a bit funny, or just kind of weird. First up, a ghost hunter in Malaysia tries to provoke a spirit into showing itself. He stands up on a table and dares the ghost to push him off. What happens next leaves him speechless.
Engkau apa? Kau buka langkah kau buang aku sekarang guna ni. Cepat kau buka.
I mean, that shit was broken anyway. I mean, that shit was been tore up and broken.
All right, I'm back.
Next
I mean, he
up,
fell.
somewhere in
He
Vietnam,
fell down
2
like, I
girls who
don't know.
work
That
in an
shit's been
unair-conditioned
broken.
clothing store lie down on the floor to cool off. It was a terrible mistake.
Oh, did
Who the-
mouse
the
crawl up
mouse?
her shit?
A rat runs up one of the girls' pants and she has to Gangnam Style it back out of there. Now, the
Yeah.
weird thing I found out when researching this story is new fear unlocked. This happens a lot.
That motherfucker.
Jesse has caught a mouse.
In my pants.
Don't let it climb. Go ahead.
Hell no.
She's just playing around with it.
Oh my god.
Is that your mouse?
Please don't. My mouse. Please don't. Oh my god. Yes, I'm holding
What the hell?
Oh gosh. It is. What the hell?
Nope.
Yikes.
Rats don't give a fuck.
So until next time, keep your legs crossed, and thanks for watching.
Oh, hell no.
Dude.
That shit was silly.
All right, let's try this one.
Linda had been hearing things for weeks. Heavy, frantic footsteps pounding up and down the stairs whenever she was home alone. But she shrugged it off until the sounds became impossible to ignore. Finally, she set up a camera, and what it caught
What's up,
was chilling.
Dragoon? We doing creepy shit caught on camera for the Spooktober activities.
For the bullshit. Yeah, this is the scary.
Loud, repeated running footsteps that lasted nearly 20 minutes at a time, then stopped as suddenly as they began. Over time, the activity spread, not just one staircase, but every stairwell in the house, as if whatever was making the noise had either grown bolder or multiplied. Skeptics argued earlier, footage didn't show the whole staircase, so Linda recorded everything from start to finish. And this time, the evidence left little room for doubt.
You guys, I'm hearing it again, but from downstairs this time. Yeah, nope. I keep hearing somebody walk up and down my stairs, but there is obviously nobody there. There's nothing there. And it keeps coming up and down, up and down.
Repeated sourceless footsteps are often linked to residual hauntings, a spirit replaying a traumatic loop of panic or escape trapped in its final moments. Now, Linda says she can't feel safe alone at home. She sent the clips to a ghost hunter, and a full investigation is underway. Let's hope they find answers before the disturbance gets worse.
They're about to get her fucking money.
A contractor who often films his jobs, but one pair of videos he posted has people whispering. He says he was the only one with keys to the unit, so he should have been completely alone. The place already had a dark history. A young girl reportedly died there. As he pans the camera across the dusty floor, tiny footprints appear.
So I got my own little contractor business. I got the only keys to this unit. And the little girl died in this unit. And look at footprints, baby footprints by my man.
Oh shit!
This is the window they threw her out of when she passed away. Whatever, they rescued her. Okay, so my last video wasn't too long, so I didn't press a 10-minute icon yet. But the girl that happened to pass away in this unit was 3 years old. Look at what the fuck I see on the ground. Those are not an adult-sized footprint. One into the wall. This is where her bed was at, right here. I talked to the owner, I video called him and everything. And I've been here and little kids laughing. I just thought it was coming from outside, but it's like a little, I felt something go like this in my ear. And yeah, I hear all the activity coming from that closet. And right here, but this really baffled me.
Child-sized prints scattered through the dust that don't lead to a hallway or exit, but end at a window. Not just any window, but the exact spot where the girl is said to have taken her last steps. Skeptics will suggest more ordinary explanations. A worker's child tracked dirt in earlier, a boot tread that looks small from the angle, or a stage set up for clicks. Yet the way those prints stop at that window gives the footage a bone-chilling weight. Real evidence of a restless child, or a haunting coincidence? You decide. An 11-year-old girl had been telling her parents for weeks that something lived in their house, but they chalked it up to imagination until she decided to catch it on camera. Waiting for the next surge of activity, she listened until the familiar sounds returned, then sprinted upstairs with the camera rolling.
You know how I told you my house is haunted? Yeah, it's happening. What should I do? Should I go in there? I don't know if I should.
No.
That door closed.
How much should she go in there?
I'm gonna turn the lights on. It's opening. It's opening. Should I go in there? I'll go in there.
Oh shit!
Nothing here. Like, there's just nothing here. What do I do? Like, there's nothing here. But you saw that, so what should I do?
From the top of the landing, she filmed the door swinging open
Oh
and
shit,
slamming
that
shut
shit looks
again and
real.
again with no one nearby. She flicked on the light and pushed the door wide to reveal an empty room.
Now that
no
shit
strings,
looked
no
kind of
tricks,
real.
just a space that shouldn't have been moving.
Because she
The
went
clip
straight
stunned
forward
viewers
and didn't
finally shook her
turn. You know what I
past
mean?
certainty. But skepticism didn't vanish overnight. The next day, her mother was cleaning as usual when an octopus hanger began to sway on its own.
Did you hear that? Whoa. Why is that thing moving?
Oh shit.
Okay. Hello? Hello? Okay. This side of the basement always freaks me out. Hello?
Nope.
Oh my god. I know. I just
Oh,
stopped that thing.
5 streak. I
First
see
gently,
you.
then
Appreciate
with
you,
increasing
Drago.
force. She stopped and checked the hanger by hand to make sure nothing was touching it, circled the room, calling out. And when she turned back, the hanger resumed its strange motion. With more than one event now witnessed and recorded, the family was left to wonder what, if anything, had taken up residence in their home. On August 9th, 2019, the YouTube channel A Paranormal Journey uploaded a night exploration of a supposedly haunted forest. Rain and wind shredded the audio, but the pair kept going, hunting for anything out of the ordinary. At first it seemed like another quiet, stormy walk, until a tall, dark, featureless figure appeared on a rooftop in the upper right of the frame.
What?
As we investigate the haunted woods somewhere in Anglesey tonight. Tonight's twice, didn't I? I just want to do a takeover here.
Oh shit.
Oh shit, did you see
The
it?
kind of silhouette many call
Yeah,
a
it was
shadow
up. You'll
man.
see it's
The
like in
explorers kept
between
talking
the
about
little
their
pillars
plans, and
when
when
they
the
would
camera
start
swung
walking right
back,
there.
the figure
Look,
was gone. No footsteps, no rustle, just an empty
you'll
rooftop
see it's
where
right
something
there.
had clearly stood moments before.
Dude.
I'll stand here for a minute.
Oh shit, yeah. Get me out of there, bro.
Shadow people have long haunted folklore as omens, interdimensional visitors, or silent watchers tied to tragic places. Catching one fully formed and then watching it vanish is unusually eerie. Skeptics point to poor lighting, a person slipping away, or a lens smudge creating a humanoid shape in low light. But believers say the abrupt disappearance only deepens the sense of being watched. Whatever it was, the Paranormal Journey crew probably wished they hadn't reviewed that footage. Stephen was used to odd things around the house, but that night crossed a line. While he stood at the sink washing dishes, he felt a sharp thump against the back of his neck and spun around expecting someone, anyone, to be there. The kitchen was empty. Later, when he checked the footage from the camera he'd set up, what it showed left him speechless.
Dude, I'm a little wigged out right now. So I was washing dishes and just putting things away, and all of a sudden I feel something hit me in the back and I heard it bounce. Look at this shit. And this ball hits me in the back right shoulder out of nowhere.
Oh shit.
And what's even crazier is look where Avery's at. Now, mind you, I just got done washing the air fryer and was drying it off. Whatever it was had a little bit of force. And I'm gonna tell you right now, Lauren's been in bed for almost 2 days. Like, she gets up for a little bit, but she has not felt good at all. And Avery, let's just face it, if he's not watching his tablet, he's on the Oculus or he's outside. And I knew with it being like 12 o'clock, he's inside. So I have no idea. Now, I have a lot of activity. It's not like malicious or anything, but that right there was the first time that's happened. So I don't know. What do y'all think about it?
A small green ball suddenly zipped across the room and struck him squarely in the back of the neck. His son never left the couch.
Nope.
Do I believe that
This
one?
grainy
I don't
black and
know.
white footage
was captured by a truck's onboard
That was
camera
seemed
at
to be.
exactly 3 a.m. on one of the most dangerous stretches of highway in the region. The previous driver, who regularly worked this shift, had been involved in a tragic accident on this very same road. This was the first time anyone had driven this route in months.
Oh, shit.
Behind him, someone or something quickly materializes in the cab. A translucent male figure appears before it disappears like it was never there. The current driver remains completely unaware, showing no signs that he senses anything unusual. When company officials later reviewed this footage, they made a chilling discovery. The face of the translucent figure was unmistakably that of the previous driver, the man's predecessor. He had returned to ride along on the journey he never got to finish. Creepy. This footage comes from a man who thought he'd found the perfect apartment, but quickly discovered he wasn't the only one living there. For weeks, his new home had been the source of constant
Because they the ones that be trying to
strange
code up on the
sounds
ghost and
echoing
shit.
through the rooms at all hours. What started as minor disturbances had escalated into something far more sinister. The man had been documenting these incidents, hoping to capture proof of what was happening in his apartment. But on this particular night, while trying to record content for his social media, the activity reached a terrifying new level.
Yeah. Right. He got the fuck up out of here.
You best fucking believe he better have. You understand what the hell else do you think is gonna happen?
He said no. He got oh!
Oh shit. Oh nope.
He approaches one of the rooms where the sounds seem to be coming from, but as he enters the dark space, a drawer suddenly slides open on its own. It startles him so badly that he immediately flees the apartment, too frightened to stay inside. After leaving his apartment in fear, he looks back up at his
the white
window
version of Danny.
and a silhouette
Get the
can
fuck
be
out
seen
here.
against the glass, as if claiming ownership of the space he just abandoned. Eventually, he forces himself to return to his apartment, having nowhere else to go.
Nope. Alright. I'm out.
Exactly.
I ain't gotta ask no questions or investigate.
He said I ain't gotta investigate.
I got all the evidence I need and I'm out. Why would I sit there and be like, let me just see what else happens?
Exactly, dude. Nah, dude.
Right. Out the door.
The door's right there. Bye.
First thing I would do, I would either call you if it was my house and be like,
Oh, yeah, come on
These
through,
clips
bro.
I'm hit.
serve as a
I'm
chilling
hit,
reminder
bro.
that sometimes when you move
I'm
into a new
hit.
place, you're not
gotta
just
get the
getting a
family out of
home.
there, man.
You might be getting
I
an
know it's
unwelcome
fucked up, dude,
roommate
but can we
that
come,
has
bro?
no plans to move out. And the fact that
We
you
got
get
the true
watched in from the
haunting
window
pops.
after forcing
Come
him
on,
to flee
man.
shows a
Hurry.
level of intelligence and
Get the fuck
malice
up out of
that
there.
goes beyond simple haunting. For those brave enough to continue living in such circumstances, the question becomes, how long can you share your space with something that clearly doesn't want you there?
I'm out.
These photos were shared on Reddit by user DrawRepresentative12 after a Thanksgiving dinner conversation
follow
with their
you wherever you
grandparents
go.
took an
Nah.
unexpectedly chilling
They
turn.
usually have
It was supposed to be a typical
haunting.
family gathering,
Yeah, they're
sharing
definitely
stories and
attached to
catching up
something
over
in the
dinner.
place.
But when the conversation turned to their grandparents' home security system, things got disturbing quickly. The grandfather pulled out his phone to show some footage from their living room camera. Images that had been captured a year earlier in June 2022. What started as innocent security footage had revealed something that left the entire family questioning what was living in their house. The first photo shows a normal living room scene with the grandfather visible in frame, but standing right beside him, almost transparent, is the faint outline of a human figure. The second image zooms in on the same area, now showing the figure alone.
Shit.
It appears to be a young girl with long dark hair, clearly defined but somehow translucent. But the third photo is the most disturbing, showing a figure peeking.
hell no.
The head appears completely
Alright, we
black,
out.
with only the body shape visible against the shadows. What makes this particularly unsettling is that the grandfather insists he was completely alone during the first two images. When the OP shared these photos on Reddit, the response was immediate and intense. Viewers described feeling chills and unease just looking at the images.
For sure, I
Some
felt
suggested
uneasy looking
it
at
could
it.
be an intruder hiding in the house, but how could someone stand so close without being noticed? Others point to the figure's period clothing and old-fashioned shoes, suggesting something from a different era entirely. The grandparents have only lived in the house
I'm
for
out.
3 or 4
Oh, yeah,
years,
dude.
but the presence seems to have made itself at home long before
And I'm
they
also about
arrived.
to leave the stream. It's ridiculous.
David said I'm leaving the stream.
This video was recorded by US Air Force medic Anderson, who goes by the TikTok handle House of Anderson. It was August the 19th, 2025, and Anderson was at home recording a casual message for his wife while she was away, the kind of sweet gesture that military couples often share when separated by duty.
At least I'll be home, and so we can prepare for Halloween. But yeah, there's that. Anyway, I just had
I
to
wonder if
check this
Bemis's will be
I'll be
featured
home
twitching and
but
shit.
It'll be crazy.
Whoa.
Brian said play Chronos.
As Anderson records
Ain't
his video,
scared, bitch.
something begins to appear at the top of the
I am
doorframe
scared.
behind him. A dark
Oh,
shape
shit.
slowly emerges, almost like something is peering down at him from above. The entity watches him for several moments, studying his movements as he continues
Oh,
filming.
hell no.
Then Anderson hears a sound behind him,
I love you crazy. I love you crazy.
causing him to pause and look around. By the time he turns to investigate, whatever was watching him has vanished. When Anderson sent this video to his wife, her response was unexpected. She pointed out that before he heard the noise, something had been visible behind him in the doorframe. Going back through the footage, Anderson was
Look at the
shocked
eyes,
to see what his wife had
Now,
spotted.
doesn't that remind
The
you of that
presence
other
had been
thing that
silently
girl
observing
drew?
him
Yeah,
during what he
Steve.
thought was a private moment. As a military
Whoa,
medic,
David.
Anderson is trained to
Yeah, I'm
notice
outta here,
details
though.
and assess
I'm about to bounce.
situations
He's
quickly,
done with this
but whatever was
fucking
watching him had managed to remain completely
It does look like
undetected
Steve, man.
until the camera
Yeah, I'm outta
revealed
here,
its
bro.
presence.
David said,
This
David
video
put a camera
was
all over his
recorded by
place. I
TikTok
got
user
cameras.
Caitlin,
Yeah,
while
saying
she
I
and
don't
her
even
friends were
review
stopped
that
at a
shit.
traffic light. What started as a typical drive through the
I
city.
remember the only thing that's
turned into
scary was one
something
time
that
the
left them questioning reality
fucking
itself.
what's the fucking shit you get for the doorbell, the ring,
the door,
was it
the
ring,
the ring camera. Yeah.
Man, one time it was like it said dron dron dron, like somebody was there and there was nobody there and shit.
Dude, I know you were like, nope.
Yeah, I was like, we out of here. And the wife was like, oh, that's just air. I'm like, yeah, I'm out of here. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, dude.
Because it only goes off when it sees figures. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Look at that shit.
Where is he? Where is he?
Oh, shit.
Something that left them questioning reality itself.
Why is this guy doing crunches? Where is he? Where is he? Ah! Oh no, he ran away! It's because you said that. He's gone. Wait, where'd he go?
The clip shows the man clearly visible, performing his unusual roadside workout, but when the camera pans away for just a moment, then returns to the same spot, the
Yeah, he
man
can't run that
is
quick.
completely vanished.
What the
He's
fuck?
simply gone, as if he never existed. The girl's genuine shock and confusion is evident in their voices.
But that's how it starts,
They frantically
man. I
search
know,
the
I
area with
know.
the camera,
Don't
trying
fucking
to
scare
understand
me,
where he
man.
could
I'm
have
outta here,
disappeared
yo.
to. But there's
So
no
I'm out.
trace of him anywhere in the frame. The timing
This
makes
is
it
scary
particularly
stuff, dude. I'm
puzzling.
out, dude.
The camera was only pointed away for seconds, far too brief for anyone to run out of view, especially considering the open area he was in. Some viewers believe this is evidence of reality glitching, a person literally disappearing from existence. Others suggest it's skillful editing designed to create viral content, but
Very
the
well.
spontaneous reactions from the girls suggest genuine surprise at what they witnessed. However, did Caitlin capture something impossible, or is there a logical explanation for this vanishing act?
And that very well could be the fake news, right?
It could be, yeah.
This photograph was shared on Reddit by a restaurant employee who finally captured what their staff had been encountering for over a decade. The image was taken in the attic of their workplace, a historic building with a fascinating past that spans multiple eras and purposes. Originally built as a private residence, the structure later served as a theatre before eventually being converted into the restaurant where it operates today. But with such a rich history comes stories. And for the past 10 years, employees have reported numerous paranormal encounters throughout the building, strange sounds during closing time, unexplained cold spots in certain areas, and the persistent feeling of being watched while working alone. Management had grown accustomed to these reports, but had never been able to document any evidence of the alleged activity until...
Nope.
The image shows the restaurant's attic storage area, filled with the usual collection of boxes and equipment, but standing among the stored items is a dark, humanoid figure. The entity appears as a solid black silhouette, clearly defined against the lighter background of the storage space. What makes this photo particularly compelling is how the figure seems to be positioned naturally in the space, almost like it belongs there. For the restaurant staff, this photograph
the shadows don't go like that.
Explained experiences. It provides the first visual evidence that something unusual may indeed be sharing their workplace. But after seeing this mysterious shadowy figure, nobody has any idea just who it is or why it's there. This footage was captured by a group of construction workers in Indonesia during what should have been a peaceful rest period after hours of renovation work. The crew had been working on renovating a large building and had settled in for the night to get some sleep before continuing their project the next day. The structure they were working in was several stories high. Most of the workers had fallen asleep, exhausted from their labour, but one man remained awake. He had been hearing strange knocking sounds coming from one of the upper floor windows, persistent tapping that continued for what felt like ages. Disturbed by the unexplained noise, he decided to investigate and film whatever might be causing the disturbance.
Hell no.
Oh, yeah.
A translucent head-like shape can be seen appearing at the window. Now here's where it gets a bit weird. The window where this face is seen is positioned several floors up from the ground.
Oh,
with
hell no.
balcony or ledge outside. And directly below the window is a steep cliff drop, making it physically impossible for anyone to be standing there. The knocking sounds that had been disturbing the workers suddenly
shit,
made
bruh,
sense,
your ass haunted,
but
bitch.
raised even more questions. How could something be tapping on a window that no living person could possibly reach? When the workers later examined the exterior of the building, they confirmed there was no way for a person to access that window from outside. But what do you think this is? Is it something paranormal?
Yep, fuck that.
This next clip
Brian
was
and
uploaded
Fish,
by
you
Clap
get
Harris
haunted, bitch.
back in July 2022 after reviewing security camera recordings that revealed something unexpected in their home. Clap Harris worked night shifts in the office at a local factory, leaving their house empty during the late night hours when most people would be settling in for the night. For months, everything had been routine. They would leave for work around 10 PM and return home in the early morning hours to a quiet, undisturbed house. But recently, small things had been out of place when they returned. Nothing major, just subtle changes that made them wonder if someone had been inside while they were away. They decided to review their home security footage to see if anything unusual had been captured.
What the fuck?
Oh, hell no. Yep, I'm out.
The mobile phone recording shows Clap Harris filming their security monitor, reviewing footage from a previous night. A white translucent shape begins to appear in the frame. Whatever it is, moves slowly through the space, almost floating, rather than walking. When Clap Harris first saw this footage, she was torn between relief and fear. Relief that it wasn't a human intruder, but fear of what it might actually be. So, I turn the question to you. Just what is this transparent white shape floating around Clap Harris's room?
Hell no.
One of Brandon's burger bitches that came back. Oh, one of these.
These next clips were uploaded by Melissa and Dara. Melissa had been hearing strange noises throughout her house, unexplained sounds that seemed to come from different rooms when no one else was supposed to be there. On this particular evening, she was home by herself when the activity escalated to a level that compelled her to grab her phone and start recording. What she captured would convince her that something invisible was sharing her living space.
Estoy sola en la casa y se acaba de
This
escuchar
might be
una
some
puerta.
TikTok
O sea,
shit.
como si abrieran una puerta. Específicamente la de la cocina, pero no hay nadie, solo estoy yo. Estaba aquí sentada viendo la novela y haciendo otras cosas. Y aquí está la Chloe y la Sushi. Y de este lado,
Right.
de este lado está el Coco y el Ruby.
Maroon Johansson.
Acostados.
Thank Johansson from T-Move.
Se acaba de escuchar de nuevo. Pero estoy sola. Vean, la Chloe está como pendiente porque yo no sé, ella ve fantasmas. Pero ella escucha de todo, o sea, suena algo y ella está pendiente. Se acaba de escuchar. No sé si ir. En las películas de
That dog would be freaking out right now.
Que...
Exactly.
Why is that dog chilling? Any noise that's not what you making it would know.
En las películas de terror, cuando suena algo, tú dices que no vayan a ver, pero obviamente tienen que ir a ver, porque es su casa. No sé, o sea, ahorita como que le di otro sentido. Aparte está lloviendo. Y ahorita se acabó de escuchar algo arriba y la puerta y una niña llorar al lado. Pero al lado no vive ninguna niña. Y esto yo sí les he dicho en videos, que siempre en la casa de al lado suena, o sea, se escucha como una niña reírse y llorar. Pero al lado no vive una niña. No hay niños al lado. Voy a ver lo de la cocina porque... Bueno, arriba no creo que... No, yo arriba no voy. Solo voy a ver lo de la cocina porque ahorita se escucha como... Voy a ver. Ahorita no se escucha nada, pero esta puerta está cerrada. Se está moviendo la puerta. Es que no hay nadie, o sea, puede ser un fantasma. Prefiero que sea un
fantasma. Look like some TikTok shit.
Yeah. So this is what Brian was talking about. He sees TikTok, he already know it's fake.
La Chloe hasta se bajó. Arriba yo no voy porque arriba sí me da miedo. Pero la Chloe está viendo para allá.
Okay, with the dog being there.
Melissa begins filming while explaining that she's completely alone in the house. She describes hearing what sounds like a door opening, specifically the kitchen door, but insists there's no one else home. Her pets seem to sense something as well, particularly her dog Chloe, who appears alert and focused on areas where Melissa can't see anything. As she continues recording, more sounds can be heard, including what she describes as crying from next door, though she insists no children live in that house. Despite her fear, Melissa decides to investigate the kitchen where the sounds seem to be originating. When she approaches the kitchen door, it begins moving on its own, while Melissa confirms there are no windows open or sources of wind.
Sola, o sea, literal, estaba totalmente sola. Arriba no había nadie, en este piso no había nadie, y abajo hay otro piso y tampoco había nadie. Y se movió la puerta de la cocina. Y lo peor es que no estaba ninguna ventana abierta, no había de algún lugar que ayer. Sé yo que es para... Y ayer que salí de... que literal era la silueta de un señor. Acá el otro día como que empezaron... El farol no se apaga. Vean, aquí le tomé captura.
Just a dark silhouette. The image she shows reveals a
that's the
distinct
fake
human
news.
shape or something far more dangerous stalking her property, lurking around her property. This video was uploaded by Sandra1818 with a heartbreaking caption that reveals the emotional context behind what she's been experiencing. Not long had passed since Sandra lost her mother, and in that time, she'd been noticing unexplained activity throughout her home. The caption suggests this wasn't an isolated incident, but part of an ongoing series of mysterious occurrences. And on this particular day, Sandra was ready with her camera when something extraordinary happened.
Things that keep happening in my house. My mom passed away.
Shit.
Oh, hell no.
Like, why?
Damn.
I looked underneath the drawer, I looked behind it, there's nothing making it pop out. It seems like it's when I bring up my mom that something happens. Mom?
Nope.
Oh my God, yo.
What strikes her the most is the timing of these occurrences. The activity seems to happen specifically when she's thinking about or mentioning her mother. In her grief, these mysterious movements have become a source of comfort. But what do you think is causing these unexplained movements in Sandra's home? Could this be her mother's spirit providing comfort in her time of sorrow? You tell me.
Don't come back to haunt me.
Thanks so much for watching.
Right.
If you're up for more scary videos, check out one of these next.
Wow.
You're gonna love them. Oh.
Alright. I can't take no more.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. I'm already fucking scared.
I'm fucking heebie-jeebie the fuck out.
Yikes.
Person think you look like a look off Blair Witch the fake old dress and seen it happen before. Nah. I can tell you this. I'm gone. Shit. I'm not fucking hanging around. I'm not checking it out. I'm not doing none of that shit. I am fucking out of here. Just like we out of this stream. Let's see. Who the fuck we raid?
Who we raid?
I know Brian get ready to fucking say it. Who we raid?
Let's see what we got. We got Curly Otaku. Let's see. Pirate Hinchers. Pizzo Plays. Let's see.
This one fucking play. Let's raid Pirate Hempers.
Okay, yep.
All right, everybody. Appreciate you chilling with us on this Sunday, spooky fucking Sunday. You already know who we raid, Brad. Appreciate everybody chilling with us. Thank you for getting spooked out. Shout out to Short. Shout out to Dave D. Shout out to everybody. You already know. Since y'all talking about we ain't doing spooky shit, I'm 2 for 2. I don't want to fucking hear it, man. I don't want to fucking hear that shit. So, yeah, guys, y'all have a wonderful Sunday night. And we'll catch y'all on the flip side during the week. All right? Love y'all. Peace.
Hey.
He said this don't.
He said this